Sorry, Jaime, did you get a little time to study? Did you see the video?
No.
No?
No, because my daughter came from Mexico, so
She
I
came.
don't have the passport.
She come or she came?
No, she came last week.
Oh,
Like Tuesday.
oh, okay. So you didn't have time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So last week we did some adjectives, and today we will continue with that. We will describe people using adjectives. But before we start that, I wanted to go back to the simple past, only because I see a little bit of confusion, and I had this too. A lot of my students have this confusion because when I say that the present is walk and the past simple is walked, right? And then I insist that you pronounce this either as a T or as a D, right? So look at this. We either say the D sound, and some make the T sound, correct?
Right.
All right, good. However, sometimes the verb ends already with D or T. And when that happens, we add a syllable. And I think we did it briefly. We say painted. Painted. So in this case, it's okay to say the extra syllable, right? And sometimes we say, but wait, you said that ED is T or D, like walked, worked, right? Why don't we say here painted? Because it sounds silly, right? Because this verb ends in T already. So it sounds funny to pronounce another T. That's why we add another syllable and we say painted. Okay? Another one would be wait. Another verb, look, wait. Yesterday I waited. Yes, in this case we add this syllable.
Oh, you are saying like when the I is finishing the word and T would be painted.
Yes, for the past tense.
Exactly.
For the past tense. All right, so if you think about it, it makes sense because we pronounce the ED as a D or a T, right? Walked, worked, watched, correct? But this one we say waited because it already ends in the T sound. So if the verb ends in T or D sound, we add the extra syllable, the ed, waited, painted. Let's try one with D, decide. Okay, look at this one. Decide. Now this one ends with E, but it ends with the D sound. Okay, so to form the past, we say I decided. Decided. So in this case, we add the extra syllable.
Like print.
Print, that's another one. That's another good verb. Print. Today I print, yesterday I
Printed.
printed. Perfect. So in this case, we do pronounce the ED. So it's a little bit confusing because we say, well, you said it's D or T. How come here we say painted, waited, decided, printed? Well, because they end in the sound of D or T. So we add the extra syllable to make it easier. It would be silly to say, yesterday I decided, I painted, right? That's why we add the extra syllable.
Then just question, how is right or correct to say, I was waiting for you, or say something. I was waiting for you, or I waited for you.
Either one. It depends on what you want to say, Francisco, because remember we learned the tenses. That's why it's important to learn the tenses. I was waiting for you is the past progressive because you were doing something. I was waiting for you. I was eating breakfast.
Or like in the moment.
Yeah, but in the past. At that moment, something was happening. That's why we have the ing happening. Like, what are you doing? What were you doing yesterday? I was taking a shower. I was eating. But in that case, you're saying that in the past you were doing something.
Doing something.
Okay, that's why it's important to know the tenses. The present simple, the past simple, the present progressive, the past progressive. And you got it, you got that. Okay, any questions about this? All right, so practice these, okay, practice. If the verb ends in the T sound or the D sound, we add, excuse me, we add the extra syllable. And we say painted, waited, printed. Yes? Huh?
Decided?
Decided, yes. Because decide ends with a D sound, so we say decided. Okay? All right, now, any questions about those?
I think so.
Great. Okay, I wanted to cover those because, and again, there are not very many verbs like that, but you need to know when to say the ed and when not to say it. Now, in addition to those verbs, there are other verbs that change completely. For example, teach. Teach is a verb, right?
Yeah.
I teach. What is the past tense of teach?
I was teaching.
No, that's the past progressive, Ramon. That's good, though. That's very good. But that's a past progressive. The simple past is I taught. I taught. I taught. See how those change?
Yeah.
Another one would be think.
We were talking about, remember?
Yes.
Yes.
I think yesterday I
Thought.
thought. Am I doing it correctly?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Go was the past tense of go.
When?
Went. One that Jaime used earlier, he said his daughter came from Mexico. So the verb is come. Yesterday came. Sleep. What's the past tense of sleep?
Slept.
Slept. How about
Drive.
drive? Good one. Good one, Francisco. Drive. What's the past tense?
Drove.
Drove. How about
Fly.
yes? Yes. Fly. What's the past tense?
Flew.
Flew.
Flew or flew?
Flew.
Like, flu, like sick, like flu.
Uh-huh.
Pronunciation the same.
But it's different spelling.
Yeah, spelling
Yeah,
would
but
be
it's the
different.
pronunciation the same. Flew. You have the flu, and yesterday I flew to Mexico on an airplane, right? Can you think of another verb? There's lots of these verbs, and we just need to get used to them. At the beginning of the classes, I gave you a list of irregular verbs, right? These are irregular verbs. They change in the past tense, okay? It is important that you learn the tenses like simple present, simple past, progressive. That way we don't get confused. What are we trying to say, right? Am I trying to say that I drive every day? Then I use drive, right? It's a routine. It's something I do every day. If I want to say yesterday or last year, then I would say I drove, right? I drove. I taught, I thought. These two are a little bit close, right? I have students that confuse these two. This one, notice that there's no H. No H, so it's just taught. This one is thought because it has that TH, right? Thought. I thought I taught you last week. Okay? Yes, so just practice the pronunciation. Make sure that you know the difference. Okay? The irregular verbs change form in the simple past. All right? Any questions about that? It is very important that you study this and you practice it and practice it and practice it. Okay?
Yeah, because I know listen every day those words.
Uh-huh. Right.
Right now I listen like that, how is the pronunciation, but I never put attention in some.
You never paid attention.
Never
Paid attention, yes. Oh, there's another verb. Pay. Look, pay. Pay attention. And what is the past tense of pay?
Paid.
Paid. Right? How about wake?
Walk.
Yes, walk. Good. Raúl, Miguel, Alejandro, Cesar, do you guys have any questions? No, you're doing okay? You are paying attention. Good job, we are paying attention. You guys are doing great. All right, now, if you are saying you're okay, then we will move on. But remember, don't let me move on until you get it.
Okay.
You can say, Carmen, let's repeat that. Let's do that again because I didn't get it. Okay? All right, but I believe you. You say you got it, and the guys in LA say they're paying attention.
Actually, we are like some verbs.
Yes.
We are talking about the irregular verbs. We know the present and past.
Yes.
But like 3 hours ago, we were talking, Ramon and I, talking about like think, the verb think. He asked to me, how is the verb for think? And I said, thought.
Oh,
See what
you
I mean?
put a U
Is
in
the
there.
pronunciation,
Yeah.
many times we confuse or we
Yeah.
don't know exactly how
Right.
it is.
Yeah, it's thought.
Yeah, Marvin touched me and Ron.
Yeah,
How?
Marvin and Don were talking at work.
Oh,
talking about
great,
it.
great. See how people are willing to help you?
Yeah.
All you have to do is show that you want to learn. If you show that you want to learn, people are willing to help you. Okay? Like, what is the past tense of think? And they will say thought, right?
Yeah.
Thought. Speaking of pronunciation,
Yeah.
we say pronunciation, but it's really pronoun.
Pronoun.
None.
Pronoun.
Like this. None. So it's pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay.
And we say pronunciation.
Yes,
we
you
say,
say
we say like it's road. Pronunciation.
right.
But it's not right.
We all say pronunciation, but it's not pronunciation. It's
Pronunciation.
pronoun. Pronoun.
Pronunciation.
Like monja. Like none.
No.
Yeah, none. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
I am working on my pronunciation. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.